All right, we're gonna do JavaScript here in freeCodeCamp, the first JavaScript course, which is or a project, which is learn introductory JavaScript by building a pyramid generator. So JavaScript is the programming language that powers the web. Unlike the HTML and CSS you previously learned, JavaScript is most commonly used to write logic instead of markup. In this project, you will learn the basics of JavaScript and apply those concepts to building a pyramid generator. It's a program where you can set the type of character, the count for the pyramid, and the direction of the pyramid. The program will then generate a pyramid based on those inputs. Click on check your code to proceed. So next. So this goes over the let state. So the word let is how you define a variable. So it's going to be let, and then the name of the variable you want to make. It could be anything, but for this, we're going to call it character. And you have to give it this semicolon at the end, which says that's the end of that line. So that's creating a variable called character. We're going to initialize that by giving it a value. So we can say equals hello. So that is a string, and a string is a type of variable or a type of variable. So we're defining this character and giving it the value equals to hello. And don't forget to add this semicolon at the end. Next, change your hello string to use single quotes. So we're going to just change it to be single quotes, and that's just kind of a personal preference thing. Next, we're going to use a thing called console log, which logs a certain variable or value to the console, and we're going to log character. So we could also, there's two ways we could do this. We could log the string itself and just log it straight up, and that will log it right there in the console right here. Or you can log it as the variable that we just created, which is character. That will work as well. So nice. Next, we're going to after the console log assign assign the value world to your character variable. So next, we're going to say let character equal world. That's weird. It has the value world. Oh, I guess we already defined it. So we're going to change from let just the character equals world. So we're redefining it after the console log. So we defined the variable. We logged to the console here, and then after that, we are redefining the variable with the word world. Now log your character variable to the console again. You should see the string hello, then the string world. So we're going to do a second console log of character. There we go, hello world. Next, we're going to use camel. So camel case is a popular way, or kind of the only way in JavaScript, the best way to define a variable that has multiple words in the variable. So use camel case to declare a second character variable. So let second character. So camel case is just where you capitalize the first word is lowercase, and every subsequent word is capitalized. So like yet another variable, capital A, capital V there. It's just the way of doing it. You get used to it the longer you do this. So use camel case to declare a new second variable. So we did that there. Next, add a console log to see what the value of your second second character variable is. Console log will be second character. So it returns undefined because we haven't defined it yet. See, let second character hasn't been defined yet. So assign the string test to second character. There we go. So you should not initialize second character. Remember that initialization means assigning a value when you declare the variable. So assign the string test the second character variable below your declaration. Open the console log to see how your log has changed. So yeah, you see test right here. So that did work. But it doesn't, let's see. Okay, I guess what they want us to do is they want us to do this, and then second character equals test. There we go. Nice. So you can always, if you create a variable with the word let, that means that it can be changed whenever you want it to be. So you just have to, you don't have to use let again. You just type the variable in and redefine what you want it to say. It could be a number, which is an integer. It could be a string, like a word, or it could be a Boolean, like a true or false. You can also assign the value of a variable to another variable. For example, let first equal 1, let second equal 2, second equals first. So you can redefine it that way. So the second variable should now have the value 1. So to see this in action, change your second character assignment from test to your character. So second character equals character. So now it equals that first one we defined, which is hello. So it actually should say, or I guess world now, because we redefined it to say world. You have to keep track of these things. And the more you redefine things, the harder it is to keep track. So you want to kind of do things once or twice and have it done. So second character equals world, and so it equals world now. You are now ready to declare your next variable. Remove both console log statements and the character reassignment. Also remove your second character variable, but leave the character initialization unchanged. So you're now ready to declare your next variable. Remove both the console log statements and the character reassignments. So we're going to remove the character reassignment and the console log. So we're back to kind of where we started with one character and second character. You should not have a second character. All right, so we just have one character which says hello. There we go. Before moving forward, you should take a moment to review the concepts you have learned. You use the let keyword to declare a profession variable, profession, and an age variable. Initialize profession with the string teacher equals teacher, but do not initialize age with any value. There we go. Oh. Log both to the console. Console log profession. Console log age. Now that you've reviewed declaration and initialization, remove the code you wrote for your review. Do not remove your character variable. Remove the code you wrote for your review. Do not remove your character variable. Okay. Use let to declare a count variable. Assign it the number 8. So let count equal 8. With the number data type, you can perform mathematical operations like addition. Try printing count plus 1 to the console. There we go. You can now perform subtraction, multiplication, and division. Feel free to experiment with the operators and numbers in your console log. When you're ready to move on, remove the console log. We'll just remove it. But what you could do is right here, if you did console log divided by 1, it'd be 8. If you did minus 1, it'd be 7. If you did plus 1, it's 9. So you get the idea. We can remove it because we get that concept. Next, we're going to create something called an array. An array is a very popular thing in JavaScript to basically put values or strings in consecutive order inside something called an array. So let array declare a rows variable. So let rows and assign it an empty array. So just that right there, just the brackets symbolizes an array. You don't have to put anything in it yet. You can just initialize it. This is called initialization, just creating it. When you actually give it a value that's that's I don't know what you call that, but that's what you're going for usually, is you want to actually end up giving it a value. Okay, that's going to be all we do for this section, but we will be finishing this course in the next 3 to 4 videos. So thank you.